Live look at Union Station right now. Later on, around the noon hour today, the square that has been rebuilt in front of Union Station will be renamed. Well, not named, just named. I don't think it's ever had a name. It'll be named in honor of our first Prime Minister, John A. Macdonald, who, by the way, is buried in Kingston. And when I went to Kingston on Friday, I went to his gravesite.
You did?
I just had to, just a piece of history.
You're a big history buff.
I'm a big, and it's strange that they would name, honestly, I find it strange they would name the square in front of Union Station after our first Prime Minister, because he was involved in accepting bribes for getting the railway built.
Well, I think one of the arguments was that he was, pushing for transportation.
He was
and all
pushing
of this,
for it to be all Canadian.
Right.
But the money that was used apparently to bribe him was taken from American investors who wanted the railway to go through part of the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Well, I looked up, it was a close council vote, by the way. It wasn't unanimous to change the name. I think it was something like 21 to 15, because there were some arguments saying there,
He's not the best person. I mean, he was our first Prime Minister. Mm-hmm. He was not, I mean, in those days and in that day and age, politicians were politicians of that genre, that age. He was well known for his drinking, and it was a tough game. Politics was, especially in when Canada was so young.
Mm-hmm. So around noon today is when the official change will happen. Okay.
So I thought, okay, we know who John A. Macdonald is. Mm-hmm. So I was going to test Mel now.
This is terrible.
On who these people are.
Right now, there are probably grade 6 students who are learning this and saying, I could school you, Mel, and you will.
Okay, anybody else can help out here?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have lifelines?
All right, let's bring up our first location in Toronto. Go in front of City Hall and look at Nathan Phillips Square. Who was Nathan Phillips?
He must have been a mayor of Toronto.
Yes, he was a mayor. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that.
Okay.
He was a mayor, 1955 to 1962.
Ding.
He was a driving force behind the new City Hall. He, though, I'm not very happy with him. He really pushed forward an agenda of modernizing Toronto, and in doing so, knocked down a whole bunch of heritage buildings, a lot of heritage buildings under his watch.
What would we think of Toronto today?
Yeah.
Right?
So there you go. Nathan, that's who Nathan Phillips is.
And that's what he looks like.
All right.
All right, next.
Our next stop.
Yeah.
The Gardiner Expressway.
Okay.
The Fred Gardiner Expressway.
Yes.
The question is, who is Fred Gardiner?
Probably someone that had to do with transportation. Maybe, wait, this would have been prior to Nathan Phillips, so some sort of official in Toronto pushing for transportation, yes? Is that kind of if and
Not
what?
even close.
Okay.
Fred Gardiner, also known as Big Daddy.
Oh, I knew that. No, I didn't know that. Big
He
Daddy.
was the first chair of Metropolitan Toronto when the boroughs got together.
Okay.
He was the first chair of Metropolitan Toronto in the 50s.
What year? In the 50s.
The 50s.
Okay. All right. That was prior to Nathan Phillips.
Yeah,
so I had partial answer.
They're about the same time. All these people are all about the same time, because I'm going to ask you now, let's talk about Allen Road, or some people call it the Allen Expressway, the William R. Allen Road.
Okay.
William R. Allen was who?
I'm going to say he was the chair of Metro Toronto.
Wow, you were correct.
Yes.
He was our second chair of Metro Toronto. William R. Allen.
Good guess.
There you go. He's the one, he's right there. Youngish looking guy.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, one more for you. Let's go live. Well, first, do you recognize where we are live here? Obviously, hopefully, well, depending on where the shot is, you probably will.
We are in the BT studio.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, we don't.
Queen's Park.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. That one's not the question, though.
Okay.
So it's Queen's Park.
Yes.
Named after which queen?
Queen Victoria?
You are correct.
Thank you, everyone. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Fun fact. Queen Victoria's statue was supposed to go right at College and University and Queen's Park Circle, where they're on the sec. It was supposed to go there. Instead, it got put off to the side of Queen's Park, which riled a lot of people.
And why is that?
What statue is at the head of Queen's Park, looking straight down University Avenue? What statue is it? This is a bonus question. I don't have a picture of it. What statue is it?
I have lifelines. Geordie?
Call Geordie. It's not Joan of Arc.
No. Wendy?
Why do you ask
Greg?
Geordie? It is John A. Macdonald.
It is?
It is John A. Macdonald. So we've come full circle. See, look what we did there.
It's like it was planned. Okay.
We're going to take a break on Breakfast Television. We'll be back with the news after this. Stay with us.
Yeah, shut up.